What's going on, everybody? It is your resident Toku guy, Joe, here to discuss the 2024 Super Sentai, our 48th Super Sentai, and newest card-themed Sentai, Bakuage BoonBoomger. So, we are going to be looking at all the info that I've been able to scour and find, along with some pictures and some info. I do want to thank Ranger Board for releasing as much as they can and translate as much as they did. They did an outstanding job, and we're going to be able to look at quite a bit of stuff thanks to them. So, this year's theme is cars. We are back to cars and vehicles. We have a launch date of March 3rd. The theme this time around is going to be cars in creation, with the team building their own supercars. These creative, professional, and independent heroes attract people from all generations, from adults to children, with their coolness suitable for the new era. So, what that means, and this is what I'm getting off the actual BoonBoomger site and using Google Translate to the best of its ability. So, bear with me on this. Is Disney Super Sentai is no longer beholden to Power Rangers, so we are going to go as far left field as we can. We get this is going to be probably more geared towards kids than what we normally did, but we thought that about King Goger, and that has become one of the best Sentais in a while. But back to BoonBoomger. So we get cars this time. We haven't had cars since Car Ranger, I believe, but we have had vehicles. We did have the car side of Lupin Ranger versus Pat Ranger, and vehicle themed. We did have Kira Major, although that was mostly just machinery all around, not exclusively car themed. And Bokenger, again, machine based, not exclusively car themed. So we are getting our first fully car themed Sentai since Car Ranger or Turbo Ranger. So let's look at what we got for each of these guys. We got Boonred is a passionate and is a positive and has a passionate heart. He has the ability to see through the essence of things, has a strong competitive spirit, and leads the team by making quick, passionate decisions. Boon Blue is a reliable fighter with a high degree of professionalism and critical thinking. And while he is cool, he has a fiery side that burns up with him the more the stakes get higher. Boon Pink is the mood maker for the team, full of curiosity and energy. Furthermore, she's a genius driver and has the ability to drive any mecha or any vehicle. She tries to set the mood of the team and keeps their spirits up. The transformation item we have is the Boon Changer. Is also car-based. It has a motif of a speedometer that is used for transforming. So if we can zoom in, hopefully we can get a good picture. Right there on the wrist of Boonred is the item, is the changer. And from what I understand is they scan the cars onto the accelerator, and then you spin the speedometer, hit it, and then hit the button to transform. A lot can be said about these uniforms. Let me tell you. They got Kingdom Heart poofy shoes. They have a lot of white to them, and even their tops are speedometer based. Those helmets, ooh, those helmets. Um, I, for one, don't know how I feel about those helmets. It's going to be one of those. What do they look like in motion? Because they do not look great in a picture because they look so huge and bulky. And I just don't know if this is going to be good or bad design wise in motion. It's just one of those wait and sees. So, what else do we got? We got the Boon Changer right there. Unfortunately, we do only have low res pics at the moment. My apologies for that. We have not gotten high res pics of the Boon Changer. We also do have the Boon Change Axe. So this is going to be used for the fourth and fifth member, our first black female ranger, and our first main set orange ranger. It goes from axe mode to driver mode, which the driver mode looks very similar to that of like a RC Racing Formula One car. And then it has either, and I am unsure what this top left is. I'm unsure if that's a gun mode or a sword mode. The thing I'm most excited for, though, is the fact that we get an axe changer, because it's very rare that Power Ranger main Sentai get axes as weapons. Like, we get them as power weapons, but not on board like standard weapons. So, what else do we got on this thing? We have how they actually transform. So again, they have little cards. Think Kamen Rider Drive, where he scans the card and then uses the driver in conjunction to change. We have a very similar gimmick here with BoonBoomger, where we scan the card, rev the speedometer, and then hit the button to change. And also, this will summon Mecha and support Mecha in a similar fashion. We also have various Megazord formations here. Unfortunately, we do have to have some editing because, these are kind of leaks and whatnot and not officially out in toy magazines yet. So we do have some mild editing. What did get shown is the unedited form of the primary form, with pink being a station wagon, blue kind of being like a sports car, and red, very interestingly, has a lot of white to it. In the Boon Mecha, Boon Combiner Mecha, I guess Boon O would be its name. But honestly, Red Ranger kind of reminds me of Ultra Magnus, just from the looks of it. Very unique. Again, a lot of white to it. And here we have more stats and more close-ups on some stuff. So what else do we got here? The transformation items we got are also car-based. We went over the Boon Changer. Red will probably be fighting with a combination of both weapons, as we see here in the top left corner, which is called the Boon Handle, which has both a gun and rod mode. We also have Boon Blue, as we can see the actual weapon right here in the handle mode, which this actually kind of reminds me of Kamen Rider Fize's final weapon, which is nice. But Boon Blue is seen here using it in gun mode. And then Boon Pink over here using it in rod mode or sword mode. Not really sure what I think about that. It looks okay. Again, being a Kamen Rider 5 fan, I am completely used to this. This may be a bit unique for some other people. But yeah. So what other info do we have on this? Well, we know that the screenwriter is going to be Atsuhiro Tomika, who has done numerous scripts for popular children anime like Pokemon, Dragon Ball, Battle Spirits, Den Ball Senki, One Piece, Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. Directing it will be Shojiro Nakazawa, who is famous for his innovative production and special effects for works like Zenkaiger, Kamen Rider Geats. So he's pretty up there with really nice directing and action sequences and special effects work. So this is going to be something to watch. I most definitely think it'll be very enjoyable to watch. It's also been decided the action director will be Jun Watanabe, who is also an active suit actor, along with special effects director Hoshiro Butsuda. So that is all we got for info right now, guys. Please stay tuned to this channel. I will try to be back as soon as we can for more BoonBoomger episodes. Hopefully we'll have some more concrete stuff on Black and Orange. If anything, if I'm to get anything out of this stuff, it will be the changers. I do want to get the Boon Changer, and more than the Boon Changer, I want to get the Boon Axe Changer. Without a doubt. So, guys, take it easy. Please remember, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we'll see you guys soon. Take it easy.